Okay, so let's start that. Okay. Um, so we had a discussion on the stock transfer, right? Earlier. So we did the 301 and 303 and 305 moment types we did for plan to plan transfer, right? Okay. So now we'll try to understand that how to do the via MM route. Okay. How to do the MM route, which we can do that stock transfer between the plant to plant. Okay. So let's try to understand that. So the process steps will be the we'll be creating the STO creation. Okay, stock transfer order with document type UB and item category should be U. Okay, then we'll be sending the goods to the we'll be sending the goods from our supply plant to receiving plant. So by using the 351 moment type and for posting. Okay, then receipt from the receiving plant at 101 month. So did we completed this process earlier or did not?
351,101 we have completed, but STO UB and that means just your document purchase order type UB is not covered.
This 351 is covered. It's completed.
Uh, Let me check. I guess it is covered.
Okay. Then I think we have pending like intra STO process and inter STO process,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, one step STO, two step STO, right?
Uh, yeah, that is 301 and 303, 305.
Okay, 351 is not covered then.
It's not covered. Okay. Okay. So via MM route. Okay. Via MM route means without the delivery, without billing, without delivery and without billing. Okay. I'm just putting on mute. Okay. There was some disturbance. If any questions are there, just unmute and you can call. Okay. 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 So, what it's like if you want to be transfer the stock from one plant to another plant, you can use this step as well. Via MEM route, we can transfer the stock. Okay. So, basically, if you understand that earlier also we discussed that single step with moment type 301 and two step procedures which is like 303 and 305. What is the difference for this? So, here we don't have any order, STO order. We didn't create the STO order. Directly we did the stock or transport from one plant to another plant. We did. Okay, but here there was a STO creation. We are creating STO created and we are why we are creating because we got a order from this receiving plant. The receiving plant they created the stock transport order for to get the stock. So I have the proof like what the stock they are asking, what material they are asking, how much stock it is there, how much stock they requested. All these details we can have in the STO. But here there is no proof. There is no proof of order. But here there is a proof of order which we received from the receiving plant. They requested these products. Okay. So that is the via MM route we can have the STO PO. So I'm just going to the system and let's see connect that. Okay, so the purchase order creation ME21N and document type UB and you can enter that which plant you want to be planned. Okay, so let's see that how many plants we have. So we have Jetcon and so T001 W we can see that the plans and all and what are the plans which we created if it is related to JetCon. So I have created the JetCon and JetCS1 I think, right? Okay, I have to JetCN1 I think which plant which I created. JetCon and JetC1. Okay. Let's see ZC1. Okay. So I'm just transferring the stock from this plant. So item category U and ZCN1. So how much we can do? So in this case, if you can see that the document type is UB and item category U. Okay. So there is no difference here. Only we just validating that. Okay. UB is the document type and item category U. So the major thing is you can copy and you can copy this UB document type and create a new document type. That is fine. But most ensured there is a item category should be U. Okay. Item U means it is a stock transport or okay, stock transfer. Okay. So who will be creating this one? A stock transfer. This will be created by receiving plant. So receiving plant need a receiving plant they requested that I need this stock. Okay. So I'm the receiving plant they are creating that. Okay. So now the purchase stock transporter which is created STO. Okay. The STO which is created and this is the STO number. Okay. So I will be releasing this STO. Okay. Now I'll be going to the MIGO. Okay. And I think this is the we already discussed, but let's see. Hello, your voice is not audible.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. So goods issue and purchase order, and the moment type is 351 moment type. Okay. And we are receiving the stock. We are supplying from here. Okay. Check and the responsibility of okay. I can change the periods as well. MMPV. So 05 we need to be open 2023. So which period it is like earlier? It is 2003 and 2 and so 3 and 4. Now I'll be opening for the fifth period. Okay, so now I can run for the May month. Okay, now it's posted. Okay, so the stock which is more from here. Okay, you can see the stock which is transfer the stock from here, and okay, and you can go to receiving plan and you can see that it is there in the stock in transit. Okay. So slash n MMBE, if you go to slash n MMBE, and I can see for this material, that CN1 fishing plan, if you can see that, that's that CN1, it is there in the, so, so stock in, so what we need to do next, okay, which plant it is, okay, so on order stock which is there, I think here it's not displaying, okay. So now we'll be receiving the goods with reference to this one. So so what is the purchase order number here? I'm receiving the stock here. So receive the stock. So you can see in the purchase order, okay, the 351 moment type and 401 moment type which is posted. Okay, so I think this is already we discussed last time. I remember that it is discussed, but okay, I just showing that again how to post that. Okay, and coming to now the important process are okay intra and inter STO. So what is the meaning of the intra STO? Intra STO is nothing but like a plan to plan transfer within the same company code. Okay, within the same company code. So this is the intra STO. If it is inter STO, what is the meaning of that? If it is a both companies are different company codes, okay. So both are the different company codes. Both have the different plans, okay. And across the two company codes which we are transferring, that is inter STO. Now I'm going to intra STO. So intra STO is nothing but like a plan to plan transfer. So above, if you see that we did one step and two step procedures and intra STO. Can I go on mute, you guys? There was some disturbance out there, or you can hear that. Maybe you can hear some. Yeah. So plan to plan transfer within the same company code. Okay, intra STO. So what will be happening here? So it will be like document type is UB. Okay, and item categories will be the same U. Okay, but how we can justify that whether it is a STO process or normal uh, MM road or ST road. So in this case, what I'm talking about that inter STO, okay, plan to plan transfer, okay, within the same company code, okay, with ST road, okay, and with ST road, and here there will be like can put like without with shipping and without billing, shipping and without billing. So why it is without billing? Because we don't need to be create any invoice for this, okay? Because it is like a just transferring the stock from one plant to another plant and within the same company code. So there is no need to be create any uh, billing for this. So but we have the pro forma invoice that will be created. Or it's just like a dummy invoice that will be created in the VF01. So the process steps will be here. The step one will be create STO process. Okay, STO create STO. Then step two is that create outbound delivery with reference to STO outbound delivery. Then if there is anything which is additionally WM or integrated something, then transfer orders and confirmation that is required. But other than that, we can go and PGI we can do. Then step four will be the pro forma invoice. And step 5 will be the GR, okay, and there is no invoice here, vendor invoice, okay. So this is the moment type is normal and document type is UB and item category is U, item category U, okay. And what is the difference if you are comparing to the above STO process? If you, here also I created STO with the same document type UB, and here also I'm creating with the same document type UB, STO UB. So then how system knows understanding that whether it is a intra STO or it normal via MM road. So there is a shipping tab will be created. Okay, shipping tab will be created. That shipping tab have the delivery type. Okay, so delivery type should be it is a NL. Okay, so this is the one important thing which is for intra STO it is a delivery type is NL. Okay, so again this NL will be configured by SDT. Okay, so they have the delivery types that will be converted. Okay, so this delivery type will be giving information about that whether this is intra STO or inter STO. Okay, so if it is inter STO then it is a NLCC, or if it is intra STO then it is NL. Okay, then outbound delivery how we can do, can create with VL10B or VL10D. Okay, we can do that. Okay, and PGI will be the post goods we can do in the VL02N, that is a chain outbound delivery. Then performance invoice we can create in a VF01, and GR we can do in the MIGO. Okay, so this is the steps, but how no system knows that whether this should be shipping tab should be generated or not? Because if I see that I can use the same document type here also, and I can use the item category here also, but how system knows that if I'm going with route or SD route, it depends on the master data. Okay, so master data is nothing but like a, so we must be create the customer master record. Customer master record in supply plan. So customer master record need to be created in receiving company code or receiving plan. Okay, and must be customer must be created in the supply plan, supplying supplying sales area. Okay, and supplying plan. Okay, because from the supplying point of view, he is my customer, so the opposition will be the my customer. So in the supplying plan, they will be creating customer record, and they will be assigning this customer number. Customer number will be assigned in the configuration under receiving plan. Okay, and the third configuration is nothing but like a we should be know about the document type. Okay, the document type and the supply plan, the combination you need to be assigned the delivery type. Okay, so the delivery type should be here NL. Okay, document type and supply plan combination, you have to be enter the delivery type NL, and checking rules also condition. Then if it is one step or two step procedure or two step procedure. Okay, so you should be configured like there is a supply plant and the receiving plant. Okay, supply plant and receiving plant combination, we have to be assigned the document type. Okay, so did we discuss this one earlier or not? Did you remember that we discuss this one? No. Hello, your voice your voice is not audible. Who is talking? Hello. So Yogesh, you are talking or Shankar?
Shankar is talking.
Yes, Shankar. So Yogesh, did you completed this step or no? This first time.
This was not completed. I
Okay.
mean, this was not done.
Okay, no problem. Okay. So now I'll be creating the first to customer master record. Okay. So where we can create a customer master record XT01. Okay. So the transaction mode is customer. So before that, one more which is required, the material should be extended to sales sales organization and distribution channel and division. Okay. Sales organization, distribution channel, and the division. Okay. Now let's go to that. Go to MM01. Okay. Let's see if this material was extended or not. Okay. So I will be going to table. Okay. So I will be going to the MM01. Okay. And I will see that my material which is extended or not. Okay, and whatever the plant JetCon, and we can see that JetCon. Let's see. Okay, so material already extended. Okay, this material already extended here. So let's see sales data and So it is extended. Okay, so we can see that the delivery time. So you can see that, okay, the combinations here, the sales organization, distribution channel and division, and so this is the division here, okay, and you can go to that sales data when you just go to this so the sales organization and distribution channel, okay. So this is the division, okay, so it is extended already. So I need to be checked for the other plant as well, okay. So what is the other plant, which is ZCN1, right? ZCN1. Let's assume that they have the only common one. So we can extend that. Okay? So it's not extended. Okay. So now the material was extended. Now I have to create the custom master record. So let's go to XT01. Okay. And I will be entered that my sales organization data information. Okay. And company code. Let's assume that this is the JetCon is my supplying company code, and you can select the uh, account group. Any of the account group you can create. Okay, you can select any of the account group. So I'm just selecting that. Maybe I can go to 001 001. Okay, and JetCon, so JetCN1 customer. Okay, so any information which is required, you can enter the data here. So wherever it is required, I'm just filling the information. So the will priority and this information which I created here. Okay. So who is the delivering? Who delivering this? Delivering plant is JetCon. Okay. So I'm just
The sup
enter the
the
hello.
supplying plant we have to enter, right?
Yeah, is the
In here.
delivering plant. Who will be the delivering plant? That
And
is delivering
we are
plant.
creating a customer for receiving plant.
Yeah, we are creating the this customer for the receiving plant to assign this one. Okay. So this customer number we are assigning in the receiving plant. So where we can assign this one, go to ZS SPRO and configuration and material management. And material management, you can go to material management and purchasing, and we can go to purchase order, and we can go to set up stock transfer order and define shipping data for plan, and you can go to ZCR1 and you can assign here the customer number. Okay, and you can enter here the sales data also. Okay, so what I did here, I have created in the supplement, here is my customer number. So how system knows that this customer number I assigned here. Okay. Now the next configuration which I said that we have to be assigned the delivery type. So if you have the customized document type, you can go to customized document type. If you don't have any customized document type and if you want to be go with the standard document type, you can go with the standard document type. So I'm just my plant is .con and UB, so I'll be going this combination. So this is not there, so I'll be going copying with that and so UB document type and JetCon and NL is the delivery type which is for the interest TO. Okay, and checking rule, if you can assign that checking rule, you can assign that. There is no issue. Okay. This is for the document type and supply plant and delivery type combination. Now, if I want to go with the one-step procedure, you need to be assigned here the supply plant and receiving plant. So JetCon and JetCN1. Okay, and the delivery type is so document type is AUB. And if you want to go with a one-step procedure, you can select here. If you want to go with a two-step procedure, you don't need to select here. Okay. So from STU point of view, the configuration which is required from our end is these three. One is shipping data for the plan. That means in the receiving plan, you need to be assigned the customer number. The second one is delivery type and document type and subband and delivery type combination we have to be assigned. And if you have to go with one step procedure, then you can assign this one. Okay. Now I'll be creating the PO. Let's see if everything looks good. Okay, then you'll be get the system will post automatic will display the shipping tab. If it is wrong, then the system will give the error message. So shipping data was missing or something which will come. Okay. So item category and okay. So not possible to determine the shipping tab. So that means somewhere there was a missing here. So where it is missing, we have to be find that. Okay. So let's see what it is missing here. Okay. The first thing we'll go with MM01. Let's go to MM02. Let's go to MM02. Okay. First, let's see the sales data. Let's maintain all the information which is maintained or not. So what is that JetCon? Okay, Jet C on combination and JetCo is the division and the leasing plant is JetCon. Okay. Okay. And goes and so what it is here? Okay, let's go to this general data. Let's assign this 001 loading group. Right. Okay, so let's this one. And again, I'll just check with for the other plant as well, get the CN one. Okay, okay, so the data which is completed. Now I'll be go to XT01. It is not needed anything. Okay, it's not important. Delivery period and conditions, pin conditions. Okay, I have created in the supplying area, supply plant level and supplying area. Okay, this is also fine. Now I'll be go to material data tab. Okay, I'll just remove this one. Let's try this one. Sometimes this is also will not work actually. Okay, just see in the supply plant, supply customer also. There is nothing okay. So I'll just then delivery type is UB and the jet gone. Okay, there is no problem here. Okay, this is also not it's not mandatory. Okay, So supply plant and receiving plant, which is good. Now will be create again. Mhm.
Uh,
Shipping
can
point.
you
Yes,
please
I think there was shipping point also. Yes, tell me. What is
we have to maintain the sales area as well as we have to check the shipping point determination condition.
Yeah, shipping point we need to check. Shipping point is missing. Let's see. Okay, let's see. And one plant how to get current using one shipping point.
Check in the OVL2, OVL2 details.
OBD2.
No, no, OVL2.
Okay, 1 minute. Plus OVL2. Okay, okay. Shipping determination. Okay.
Yeah,
01, 001, and get gone. It is there already. Last time, if you remember that. Loading group and condition, shipping condition. So there is a one which is like plan determination, shipping determination procedure. If you remember that, plastic exhaustion or it may be in the shipping related.
shipping point determination, we will check.
Sorry.
Yeah, this only we check.
Yeah, yeah, correct. This is only we just check that. So loading group is correct, but there was something which is missing. That is like
Did we create XK01 for the supplying plant and we have to maintain the supplying plant there as well, right?
no, no need for intra-estivo. It is not needed,
Okay.
but something shipping the configuration. There will be one shipping conditions will be there.
So maybe we have to assign the shipping to sales area.
No, no, 1 minute. I'll just to come back. So there was something. Okay, common define common distribution. So that gone. Okay, okay. It's also here. It's not there.
We have to have the sales area uh, in the plant setting where we maintain the customer and
Sorry. Mhm.
we must have that sales area maintained in the plant.
But that is maintained, right? Already.
No, we removed it, right? We removed it.
Where in enterprise structure?
No, material master set up stock transfer order.
That's but okay, that's fine. Okay. So there is a one more thing. Maybe I just checked that, cross-checked that. Maybe for supply plant also will have that.
And the customer is also not there.
Let me try one more time. Then we'll come back to you. Yeah. I know it's coming. Okay. So what I'm saying is in the receiving plant not required. Okay. So in the receiving plant it is not needed or the supplying area. Okay. Maybe because the supplying receiving area have the multiple different sales area. Okay. It is not needed, but the supplying plant. Okay. A supply plant should be the details. So here it must be assigned this sales area. Okay. So that's why it is not coming. Now it's coming. Okay. So shipping data tab which is coming now, okay, now whichever we created a customer number and sales area and the other details which is coming automatically. Okay. So any questions here? Did you understand that what it is missing here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now check and
Repeat it once again, sir. Because
okay. Okay. So what we missed, what we missed out here, okay, the main thing is in the material management, the purchasing data. Sorry, I'll be go to material management here. So material management, if you go to material management, in the material management purchasing, in the purchase order and shipping data determination, set up stock transport order. Here you must be assigned the supply area in your supply plant. Okay, so whether you assign customer number or not, it is not mandatory, but supply area is sales area is mandatory here. Okay, where it is a supplying plant, not a receiving plant. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay. Now the shipping tab which is coming. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll be creating the next step which is like outbound delivery creation. So we have to go to VL10D or VL10B. Okay, and I can enter the purchase order say STO number here and you can remove this one. Okay, and execute. Okay, so now it is not coming because it might be something which is missing. Shipping tab which is there and the delivery date is on 08, so it is everything looks good. Okay, why it is not coming?
Can we check delivery schedule and the release strategy?
Oh, okay. Correct. It's correct exactly. Release strategy it is right. It is coming release strategy. Okay, so I made 29 and okay. So now it is released. Let's see. Okay, now so this is the purchase order. Okay, this is the order quantity. If we have the stock, okay, the system will be create outbound delivery in the background. You just click on the background. Okay, the system planning to create the outbound delivery number, and you can click on here, check, and click on here, and click on here. Then you will be get the delivery number here, outbound delivery number. Okay, so you can go to VL03N. Okay, you can click on here also, or you can go to VL03N also. That is fine. Now I'll be doing the planning to do the PGA. So I will go to VL02N and enter the outbound delivery number here. Okay, so the first thing is you need to be pick the value. Okay, so if it is a grayed out, let's assume that if it is a grayed out, okay, sometimes what will be happen, the picked quantity will be grayed out. So that means what the meaning of that? It might be because of the it is integrated with the warehouse management. In that case, what you need to go? You go to environment. You have to be okay. 1 minute. You have to be go subsequent function and create the transformer. Okay, so that means the picking should be happen from the warehouse management. But if you don't have warehouse management, okay, then you can directly enter the quantity how much you want from the uh, this how much you want to pick and send the goods to the supply plant to receiving plant from the supply plant. Okay, and one more thing, how when we aware about this one whether it is the warehouse management related store location or not. Once you enter the store location, then only we come to know that whether it is a WM store location or it is normal store location. Okay, so if it is inventory MM related store location, then you can directly enter the picked quantity. Okay, and you can see the status of the each thing. Okay, if it is not yet started or if it is moved, that you can see here in the status of overview. Okay, overall picking status and warehouse management, if you packing status, everything will be there, that you can possible. And if you have the packing related also, just click on the pack and click, you can enter that what is the packing material here. Okay, that packing material you can enter. Okay, so you must be have the packing specifications, instructions that you need to be maintained. So that everything will come under the warehouse management. Okay, now you can do the PJ. Before that, you can see that if you want to be see the price and all, you can go to condition tab and you can enter the prices and all here. Okay, whatever the price which is like that you can enter here. Okay, so generally in the STO process, what will be happen? Okay, so the supply plant data will be captured from the uh, here delivery to it will be go to the building. Okay, so the copy controls will be there in the SD side. There is a configuration copy control, so that will be where it is copying from the PO to billing or delivery to billing or sales order to billing. That will be work based on the copy control. Okay, so now the delivery which is created, now I already did picking, okay, the picker quantity which I did. Okay, now I can do the PGA, post goods issue. So when you are doing the post goods issue, the system will transferring the stock from my one plant, okay, my plant. So you can see that, okay, in the goods subsequent documents, you can see that whether the picking and transfer documents, everything which is completed or not. Okay, so this is the document which is posted. I can see in the my purchase order as well. Okay, the mum type is 641. Okay, so now I can see in this document, okay, the accounting data also, because the stock which is moved from my account, my supplement, so it will be moved from here. Okay, and the balance account which is updated. Okay, so now where we can see the stock in transit, okay, I can go to MB5T. The transaction code is MB5T. We can see that here. Okay, the stock which is in the in transit stock. Okay, so so if it is in transit stock, I can go to MB5T. I can see the stock here. Okay, now I'm receiving the stock in my receiving plant. Go to MIGO, or before that we can do what we can do. We can create the pro forma invoice as well. Okay, with reference to this delivery number. Let's see how it will work. I'll just copying this one. I'll be entering here. Okay, so the pro forma invoice which is created PF8. Okay, so the rate value and everything it will be captured from the Middlemost record based on the pro forma invoice. Okay, then save. So in this case, we don't have any accounting documents, because this is not relevant to accounting. Okay, because this is just subsequent document. This is just pro forma invoice. We're just transferring the stock. Okay, so if you have the output and all, you can do the output as well. Okay, if you have the configuration and all, you can do, and you can see that you can transfer this stock and you can get the output of this one RDW0. Okay, now I'm receiving the stock in my receiving plant. Okay, so I'll be doing that course ship with reference to outbound delivery number. Okay, I have outbound delivery number, I can do that. Okay, so then uh, you can, before going to this one, I can show you in the pivot the outbound delivery number and the PGA which is completed from our end. That is, we can see here. Okay, 641 moment type, and I can enter that where we need to get the stock and save. Okay, so now you can see that the stock which is moved from one plant to another plant. Okay, the entire process was completed. If it is a okay, if it is a one step procedure, this is a two-step procedure, right? If it is one step procedure, what we need to do in the configuration level, you need to be select the one step procedure. Where is the go to material management and go to purchasing. In the purchasing, then we go to purchase order and purchase order, and you can go to set up stock transporter and assign document type to one step procedure and go to my supply plant and receiving plant. Okay, and select the one step procedure. If I select a one step procedure, what will be happen? What will be happen?
JRN will be posted automatically
JRN will be
after
posted
PGI.
when I did
PGI.
PGI. When I created the PGI, okay, the system will be created automatically. Sorry. Okay. So I will be create again one more time. I'll show you. So there in process wise everything it is same. Okay, only when you created the outbound delivery, okay, you can do the PGI and the GR at one time. Okay, so again the movement type will be different there. So what movement type it will come? Do you know that what?
647.
647.
647.
Yes, so now if you can see that earlier, if you see that we have only transfer posting. Okay, now if I can see go to display, you can go to see that 647 and 101 both it is posted. Okay, so in the background 101 automatically it is posted. So in this case also the moment the accounting data which will be generated at the time of boot session. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
There is no need MB5T here because it's already moved the stock which is already moved to receiving plan. Okay. Now coming to the next procedure which is like interestivo. Okay. So interestivo process. So what is the process of interestivo? Okay. Between the two company codes. Between the two company codes. Okay. Across the two company codes. So we are transferring the stock. Transferring the stock. Okay. So between the two company codes, we are just transferring the stock. So this is called interestivo. So interestivo, what will be happened? It is a generally how we are doing normal sales and normal purchasing. So the same concept here. Okay. So here there is no point of that logical transfers, or it is not like we just transferring the stock. We don't need to be pay and all. It's not. It's not like that. So even if it is a my company own company code, so the legal entity level we are doing the all the activities. So you must be paid the amount to the supply plan, and the supply plan will be clear the all the pending dues. Okay. So what is the process here? The first process is the customer master record, which is common. Okay. So where we are creating this one, supplying area level, supplying area and supply company code level. Okay. Then you need to be create a vendor master record. Okay. And where you need to be create this vendor master record, you need to be creating the receiving plan, and supply plant is the my supplying plant is the my vendor. Okay. And here receiving, okay, supply plant is my vendor, and here receiving plant is the my customer. Okay. So these two is mandatory, and the material must be extended to both supply plant and receiving plant. That is common, and also it must be extended to sales areas as well. So if the both have the different sales areas, then it must be extended. Okay. Then other than this one, okay, the configuration will be the same. You are assigning this customer number in customer number. So you are assigning this customer number in the receiving plant. Okay. And that is one. And document type, and supply plant, and then delivery type. Delivery type is here. What is the delivery type here? NLCC. Okay. So the NLCC is nothing but like a inter STO. Okay. Then if it is a one-step, two-step procedure, again that you need to do the document type and supply plant and receiving plant combinations. You need to be do the receiving plant combination. You need to be do the one-step procedure or two-step procedure. So if it is a one-step procedure, what will be happen? 643 movement type and 101 movement type will, sorry, if it is a two-step procedure, it will be like 643 and 101. Okay. And if it is a it is a single step procedure, then it is 645 101. Okay. So 101 will be posted automatically. Okay. So this is the procedure. Okay. Let's create that. I must be have the supply plant and receiving plant. So I cannot take the same example like above. There must be a different company code. So let's say if I have the Jetcon, and if I go to some other plant which is like 1000. Okay. I'm not sure 1000 will be work or not, because if earlier, okay, let's see if it is working or not. Let's try. Okay. Now let's see that Jetcon have the sales area. Jetcon and Jetc and Jetvo. Okay, and let's see, this was the 1010 and 00. Let's see. I'm not sure, but we will see. Okay. Now I'll be creating a material. I'm just extending my material to 1000 or 1000 company code. That might be we have 1100 or something. Okay, let's see. Let's try 1000, but if it is working, okay. Okay, so material was extended to 11,000 and 1,000. Okay, now let's go to creation of the XT01. Let's go to creation of vendor master record. So where we need to create the vendor master record. So let's assume that receiving plant is 1,000 and 10,000, 10,000. Okay. So where we need to create the vendor. So in the receiving plant, receiving company code, supply plant is my supplier. Okay. So now I'll be creating in the 1,000. Okay. So you can use the plants. There was a separate vendor account group. You can use the 007. Okay. So 007, that is normal extension. Okay. Let's try jetcon. We'll put jetcon. Okay. So it is like the number between the A to Z. Okay. So then we'll put something. Okay. I'll do one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 is not there. Okay. Okay. So let's create a ABCD something. Okay. So now who is the who is that here? It is the jetcon plant. Okay. So you can create whatever the detail which is required. You can create. Okay. So now coming to purchasing order level. Okay. In the purchasing tab, what you need to do? You have to go extras and go to additional purchasing data tab. You need to be assigned here your supply plant. Who is the my supply plant? Okay. Who is the my supply plant? Jetcon. Okay. So this is the my vendor. Okay. This is the my vendor. What is who is the my vendor? ABC is the my vendor. Clear? It's clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me try that now. Okay. Anyway, we already created a customer master record. Okay. And customer master record which we have created in the supplying area. Okay. Okay. Need to be create customer master record in the supplying area and we are assigned there. Okay. Now I'm going to the here metal management. Okay. Purchasing and let's go to purchase order and go to setup and who is the my supplying plan receiving plan 1,000, right? 1,000 is my receiving plan, right? So I'll be assigning in that 1,000 plan that customer number. So we'll assign the same thing which I assigned here. Let's say assign to the same here also. Let's see it will be work or not. Okay. I've assigned here. Now let's go to assign delivery type and now the delivery type will be the document type NB. Here in this case document type is NB because normal process, right? It is. And the supply plant is JetCon. Okay, and delivery type is NLCC. Okay, you can assign the checking roles also, no problem. That is okay. Now, if you want to go with one-step procedure or two-step procedure, then you can go here and you can assign that what is my supply plant is JetCon and 1,000 plant is my plant and NB is my document type. If you want to go with this, let's go with this one. Okay, let's see now whether it will work or not. Okay, if it is not working, there may be sales area also we need to be assigned. So go to emit underbar and document type NB and this is the ABCD and where we are creating this in the receiving plant. So let's see 1,000 20. The receiving plant we are creating here. Okay, now plant will be the supply plant is JetCon. Okay, so JetCon. Okay, Icon is not responsible for the, okay, sorry. I have to be creating the receiving plan, right? Okay, so I'm just created that. And I'll be entered that how much count which is required and how much price will be required. Okay, and the store location also I can enter, no problem. Okay, so now in this case we can see that whether the shipping tab which is coming or not. But shipping tab have the analysis that con and these details and all. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Now I'll be saving here. I'm going with a simple way because this was everyone thinking like it's too difficult, so that's why I'm just going in the simple way to explaining that. Okay, so VL10D and I'll be creating that. So our responsibility is the maximum purchase order. So whether purchase order shipping tab which is coming or not, okay, that is a big task. Okay, if we are getting shipping tab, then everything looks good. Okay, now I think I have to be released the purchase order. There's a purchase order which is created, and I'll be go to VL10D. So again, the outbound delivery which is created. So after that, the same process only. VL 02N. Okay, and you can enter that store location and how much quantity you want to pay. Okay, so I have to be enter the details here because earlier it is like a just we are transferring the stock, but now we are purchasing the stock, we are selling the stock. So you can, wherever the stock, the mandatory which is required that you need to be paid, that mandatory condition types you need to be entered. So what is the condition type which is like MWST is missing? Okay, no problem. Okay. So now generally how will they will check? They will click on incompleteness. Okay. If I just click on incompleteness, if I have anything which is coming, that is a delivery which is incomplete. Okay. Now it's completed. Now I can do PGA. So the document posted. Now you can see that the document also is posted. You can see 643 movement type. This is because it's a two-step procedure. Okay. You can see that accounting document here. It will be posted only from supply point of view. Okay, earlier if you observe that in the STU process within the same company code, okay, the supply plant and receiving plant both is posted at the time of PGI only. But now if you see that at the time of supply plant, okay, when at the time of outbound delivery, it is posted only sending the goods to out. That means my stock is reduced and cost of goods sold, which is account posted. Okay. Now go to VF01. Okay, then create. So now it is actual invoice here. Okay, so you must be maintain the condition, prices, everything here. Okay, so the copy roles, everything if it is correct, then it will be automatically copied. But in this case, might be copy roles and all. It is maybe how it is working. Maybe it is missing something. But I can enter the price here.
Can you check analysis and analysis you will be knowing which
Sorry.
condition you have to enter. Can you click on analysis?
Okay. I'll just enter that. Okay. Okay, so you're talking about a carry on this one, or how do you like? There is no condition, there is no pricing procedure.
Oh,
Okay, the pricing procedure which is not captured, but yeah. So, but this is the actual invoice. Okay, so this is the actual invoice. There must be accounting entries also. Okay, from the this is intercompany billing. If you can see that IB intercompany billing. Again, this is also accounting data which is captured, which is accounting data and billing documents will captured. Okay. So in this case might be because of the pricing procedures or something which is missed out. So that's why it is not coming. Now if you can see that ME23N, the PJ which is completed 643 movement type and this one. And you can see here the conditions as well. The P101 which should be captured. P normal invoice which is like you can capture here. Okay. So now I can do directly MIGO course ship into outbound delivery. Okay. Then receive the stock and post. So posting only possible for the 1000. Okay, that's okay. It is 1000, right? Earlier it is of. I'll be just put. Okay. So in this case, what additional if it is required here? So we just talked about that still here only, right? The process steps. Okay. So the process steps are PO, STO PO creation with document type NB and okay, and delivery type will be NLCC. Then shipping type should be must be. Okay, shipping type is must be, and then outbound delivery. Okay, then PGI, then VF01 outbound sorry invoice billing document, which is the intercompany billing. Okay, then MIGO, which is the 101 moment type, and the PGI is the 643 or 645. 643 is for the two step and 645 is the one step procedure. And you also need to do the MIRO here. Why it is required vendor invoice verification? Because you received a invoice from the supply plant. That is a billing document which we posted, intercompany billing. So that you need to verify and you need to be clear that. So if you cleared from the receiving plant, then only in the supply plant the billing will be cleared, the payments and all. Okay. So here the additional step is in the MM point of view, you need to be post the MIR also. Okay. Is it clear? Just to show you, I will go to display. Okay. So I'll just show you one more thing. Okay. Here I just want to show you one more thing. Generally, if every time I'm doing invoice with purchase order, right? Okay. So we can also do the invoice with delivery note also. Okay. That means with reference of the this number, delivery note number, we can do. Okay. So that delivery note number also we can enter and we can do this here. Okay. So now I just need to go, the posting dates are 4 because it's only opened till April month. Okay, now automatically it will be captured based on the delivery date. Okay, even normal purchase orders also, when you are doing goods receipt, if you want to do with the goods receipt reference document instead of the PO, you can select the delivery note and you can capture from here whatever the information which is there. So it is possible with delivery note also. Okay, clear? Clear?
Yeah.
So there is a possibility also we can do. So once the I am paid amount, then it will be cleared in the uh, it will be cleared in the sales side, which is like VF01, that will be payment will be received. Okay. So this is the interesting. So it's very easy. Okay. But if you get error, then it's very difficult. Okay. So until you get the error message, it's very easy. If you get the error, then it's very difficult to find where exactly it is getting problem. Clear?
Yeah.
Any questions here?
So in my company, okay, whenever I post the PGI document, right?